Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, and Bahashem Harakah Kadash. Double honors goes to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom goes to the elect Akim out here pushing this truth in all four corners in truth and in sincerity. This is gonna be a quick one, again, this is the year to turn up, and we turning up, trying to push this prophecy. But this video is just going in. The video I'm about to do is just going in on how Jake, our more personally, my family, is going on. Yeah, my family, because this would inspire the video. I've been off a couple of days and I've been chilling around. I guess my aunts, they kind of helped raise me. I've been chilling with them the past couple of days, but they I ain't gonna say they real. Well, they go to church. They bluffing with it, but just with them bluffing with the church, they bluffing with the Lord too. They playing with the Lord. They saying they believe in the Lord, but they believe. Well, yeah, they believe in the Lord. I told them the name of the Lord. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. I've been telling them forever what not to eat, the dietary laws. Book of Leviticus, I've been telling them they shouldn't do this and do that. And hell, I'm not in the best of health myself, but both of them having health problems, like far as with inflammation and weight gain or whatever. But one of my aunts, she'll eat some chitlins at a drop of a dime. Eat that shit like it ain't nothing. The other one, she got upset with me because she had cooked a pot of beans the other day that I wasn't gonna eat, but at times I could be an asshole just picking and stuff. I had asked because my cousin and her girlfriend, a friend of hers, had had some beans or whatever, and I asked my aunt did she have pork in it, and she was like, hell yeah, it got pork in it. It got pork in it. Blah blah blah. Whoopty whoop. But I wanted to. I ain't gonna keep on rambling on because we all know how it go. People always talking about how they love the Lord. They love the Lord. This and that. And, how about this? Let's see how much you love the Lord. John 14 and 15. And this is Yahweh Shah speaking, because this is the red letter. And it goes to say, if you love me, keep my commandments, man. And a commandment of the Lord is don't eat that swine, man. Don't eat that pig. A lot of people sit up there and let the church trick them up and saying that that's the Old Testament and all this and that, but man, the laws never change, man. The laws never change, man. And you just don't want to get it because you just don't want to get it. You just don't want to get it, man. And it's sad. It's sad, man. So like I said, this is John 14 and 15. If you say you love the Lord, you'll keep His commandments. And you don't love the Lord. I'm gonna show you why you don't love the Lord. Because you don't love Him, and you definitely don't fear Him. Because Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. The fools despise wisdom and instruction. You don't fear the Lord. You should be fearing the Lord. You should be fearing the Creator. You should be fearing the Lord, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, because He's the Creator of all things and He can do all things, man. You should be fearing Him. And He set up there and say, if you love Him, follow His commandments, man. And you're not doing that. Why? Because you don't fear him. Because you sitting up here caught up and thinking the devil doing this and doing that, and niggas in the street doing it. Let me tell you something. Newsflash. The Lord is the creator of all things, man. He's the creator of all things. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring it out. Salakia. I'm going to bring it out. Hold up. That's not it. Good and evil. Hold up. I believe it's in Proverbs. I believe it is. Hold up, Salakia. Evil go. Man, I should know this one off top too. Good and evil. Well, I'ma just go off the top. The Lord is the Lord creator of all things, light and dark, good and evil, life and death. The Lord, He the creator of all these things, man. You niggas ain't scared of the Lord. You ain't fearing the Lord because you sitting up there giving the power to everybody else, man. Man, I want that scripture, man. Let me look it up real quick. Man. Nah, man, this ain't it, man. Man, it ain't meant for that scripture to come out, but it is, and it just popped up in my head. I ain't had that together, but you know, that's the problem. People not fearing the Lord, man. People not fearing the Lord, man. They just want to sit up here and do it their way, do it the ways of old, what they mothers and fathers taught them or whatever. That ain't the way to go, man. Cause like I just brought out, like in what is that? John 14 and 15. If you love me, follow my commandments, man. And let's go into one of them commandments, man. One of the laws. You shouldn't be eating no damn pork, because it says Leviticus 11 and 7, and a swine. And I'm gonna start at the top. I'm gonna start at 6, because I'm just not gonna jump right on it. It said, "And the hare, we know the hare is a rabbit, because it chewed the cud, but divided not the hoof. He is unclean to you, so you shouldn't be eating that. And a swine, though he divide the hoof, and be clove-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, it is unclean to you." So you shouldn't even be eating that pork, man. But our people rebellious and stubborn and stiff-necked, man. And the Lord, they just want to do what they want to do, man. The so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans, and more so the Israelite woman more than anything, man. And I got this last scripture I'm gonna end it on. Like I said, I wasn't gonna go on and on about it, and just drop a few jewels and get on up out of here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I pulled the scripture. And the purpose of me pulling the scripture, because I always hit them with scriptures or whatever, and they don't want to, they don't be wanting to hear it. And my cousin, one of my cousins, was like, he a pastor, he a prophet. My aunt was like, he ain't no pastor, he ain't no prophet. But like I said, these people be setting up their court in the ways of the elders or whatever. They want to keep on being rebellious, and they got a problem with a real prophet saying the truth. They got a prophet with a real prophet saying the truth, because we study, we read, and we telling them and condemning them on what they should and shouldn't be doing. This is Isaiah 30:9. That this is a rebellious people, talking about the so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, lying children that will not hear the Lord, lying children that will not hear the law. They sitting up there talking about they love the Lord, but they ain't fearing the Lord. They sitting up there talking about they following the law, statutes, and commandments. I mean, we all follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities. We all gonna go off because we ain't in a perfect world, but something small is eating pork, not having sex, sex with the same sex, not messing with, not committing adultery. That's minor stuff. They don't want to hear the law of the Lord, man. This verse 10, what say the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesize not. See to the seers that see, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets prophesize not. We were sitting up there looking at CNN yesterday. I was talking about how Putin starting to martial law over there, and I was like, well, that's good or whatever. My aunt was like, why is that good? He's sitting up there killing these people, doing this and doing that. I said, you only seeing what they showing you. I said, that don't even necessarily gotta be what you looking at, but you just caught up in your emotion. And prophesize not to us right things, speak to us smooth things, prophesize deceits. They want us to sit up there and keep saying prophesize that everything going go away, it's gonna be smooth, we gonna be singing kumbaya and all that. They want us to prophesize deceits. That's what you don't love the Lord, you hate the Lord, because you want to stay in this, you want to go back into that old way when things was all good. Well, so what you thought was all good, you ain't ready for the day of the Lord to come, because the day of the Lord, like the scriptures say, the day of the Lord gonna come like a thief in the night. And that, you don't want that. You want everything to be good. You want your nice old big old house. You want your money. You want everything to be good. But man, the only time we gonna be good is when the day of the Lord come. He redeem his hopeful elect, and this place be decimated. And I'm gonna end it on that note. Hopefully this video was edifying. Shalom, Bawaf Lababal. Death to America. By the way, that's what that means.